Breaking news. Anybody advocating for the release of Nnamdi Kanu should be considered a sworn enemy of Nigeria. Don't enter trouble. Yes, Bashir Ahmed don't enter one chance. Nnamdi Kanu don't drag and go court. Say make him come explain, make him come prove that in allegation say Nnamdi Kanu na terrorist. Make him come prove am for court. Yes, so my country people, the Islamic extremist Bashir Ahmed has entered one chance. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is suing Bashir Ahmed and is asking for 100 billion naira for defamation. Definitely, this will drain Bashir Ahmed. Next time, when he wants to lay accusations on somebody, he will have concrete evidence to back up his claims. Not by making statements to, to undermine someone or to defame someone. You think you can just go scot-free. In Nigeria, they say freedom of speech is guaranteed, but freedom after speech is not guaranteed. We all see what's happening to Happy. Although Happy One Mama has been released by the courts, but we know what transpired between Happy and Burna Boy. That was what led to his imprisonment. Happy has spent months in prison, but thank God he's out. All these things centers around defamation. Happy's own, he said Burna Boy was a Diddy fan and all of that. We all know the backup story now. But then, in the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, he said he's not going to let this statement slide at all. So Nnamdi Kanu has filed a suit before the High Court of Enugu State against Bashir Ahmed, the former special assistant on digital communication to the ex-president Muhammad Buhari, for terrorism defamation. Now, Kanu, who filed the suit through his legal team led by his special counsel, Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, in a statement of claim said that on about January 19, 2025, Ahmed defamed and labeled him by his utterances published on X. And he said Ahmed's statement was republished on several news platforms, adding that the former presidential aide falsely stated that anybody advocating for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, a terrorist and a leader of the proscribed terrorist organization IPOB, should be considered a sworn enemy of this country. And it was reported that Bashir Ahmed stated that anybody advocating for Kanu's release, anybody supporting Kanu's release should be considered an enemy of the nation. And finally, Nnamdi Kanu has responded to him in a very unexpected way. So Ahmed noted that he would only support Nnamdi Kanu's release if Nnamdi Kanu should undergo rehabilitation. You can imagine what this man said. If Nnamdi Kanu will undergo rehabilitation and renounce his derogatory views about Nigeria and its citizens. He speaks as if he owns the country. He speaks as if he is the one that made Nnamdi Kanu to remain in that DSS custody. He speaks as if he owns the DSS officials, or he speaks as if he is in charge. Imagine telling, so if Nnamdi Kanu were to undergo rehabilitation, then that means he will practically be released, right? And anyway, I don't blame Bashir Ahmed. I don't really blame him at all. We all know he's a well-known Islamic extremist. So these statements shouldn't come as a shock to most Nigerians. It shouldn't come as a shock to most Nigerians. So if other terrorists, those in Borno and other northern states, are undergoing rehabilitation, Nnamdi Kanu should also join them and undergo rehabilitation. It is only in Nigeria that an activist is being referred to as a terrorist. An activist is being tagged a terrorist. It is only in this country. That's where we see all these kind of things. In a document obtained by news reporters, Nnamdi Kanu demanded 100 million in damages. The IPOB leader further claimed in the suit that the defamatory statement constitutes a grave libel on his person, as the words in their natural and ordinary meaning portrayed him as a convict who has been pronounced guilty for the crime of terrorism. Now, we all know who a terrorist is. And a terrorist is one who engaged in acts of terrorism. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not that person. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not that person. So Nnamdi Kanu said he should come and explain, because him tagging him as a terrorist means that he has put a question on his personal integrity. He has put a question mark on his honesty, on his reputation by making such statements. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has demanded, that he should pay up for this defamation. So Nnamdi Kanu is entitled to monetary damages, an apology alongside the monetary damages. Yes, my country people, it's happening. Nnamdi Kanu prayed before the court that this guy should be made to pay the sum of 100 billion naira for this defamation statement against him. My country people, make una come chook mouth for this matter. This is really interesting. I never knew Nnamdi Kanu would react so quick to this statement by Bashir Ahmed. And I don't really know where Bashir Ahmed will see this kind of money from. I don't really know if he has this sum of money, because Nnamdi Kanu is out for him and he's not backing out. So he has to come and explain how Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. He should bring evidences of where Nnamdi Kanu has been charged guilty as a terrorist in this country. Next time when he wants to make a statement, he would caution himself. And this is Bashir Ahmed learning the hard way. Yes, indeed. He is learning the hard way. This Bashir Ahmed is a well-known terrorist sympathizer. He's a well-known terrorist sympathizer. But now, who is crying? Who is crying now? Guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.